Okay, here we are. This is lesson 5 of how to draw a Ford Fusion. And as you can see, we made quite a bit of progress on the front of the car today. And we've gotten most of the outside of the car up to the windshield. And now I'm going to start working on the side of the car, on the driver's side as it happens, because this is a left front that we're looking at. And I'm just drawing in the line of the sealer around the lower part of the windshield right now. And here we go. There's weather stripping that seals around the windshield, and then there's the pillar, of course, the A-pillar for the body. And I'm doing the outline of the car, and this is a series of dots, of course, a line made out of dots. And that's just trying to show us where the car is. The reason is that on the photograph that I have, the background is kind of light and it doesn't really show very well, so I'm going to have to darken it up a little bit in my drawing in order to let you see what the actual outer outline of the body looks like. So that's what I'm working on right now. Okay, here we go. Now we're working on the side, and there's a strip that runs down the center between the two wheels on both sides, and I'm putting that in right now. And what I'm doing is making lines next to each other, and the lines are made out of dots. That's why if you take a look at the car, you can see it looks kind of like a grainy photograph. Well, that's because each one of those is a point of ink, a dot that I made by just touching the pen to the paper one time and leaving a little spot of ink on there, just like an inkjet printer. And I know I'm repeating if you've seen this before, but some people do register every day, so I really don't want to leave them totally in the dark with what's going on either. Okay, I'm not going to go all the way back on the car. I'm going to go back just past the rear of the front door. Okay, getting up toward the door handle and just about to the end of the front door. And I'm trying to do this progressively. In other words, starting at the front of the car and working back on every level of it. And that way I won't have to go back again and do something else. So all I'm trying to do is just set base values for these places. And then when we do the final go through on this thing, we'll do a once over and darken everything up as needed, clean up everything, make details more easily seen and all. And that's the way I work, is to try to get it to the point that it all comes together at one point. But until I've started with this, until I start to lay down a base coat somewhere, it's really hard for me to tell what's what. So that's what I'm doing. The area between the left front fender, that spotted area between there and the door, that's kind of a little weird on the photograph, so I'm going to get a couple other photographs and work off of those too. And I want to make sure that I get that right, because it's something that's going to draw your eye right to it, being as it's right over the wheel that's closest to you, wheel and tire combination. But it's coming along okay. I think it's going to look really good. And as you can see, this is all kind of one color. It's just a certain density of black dots that make it look like a gray. So that's where we are right now. Like I say, it's just like an inkjet printer. That's what it does too. Lays down a series of dots, just like the old printers used to on printing presses. Okay, getting down toward the end now. I hope to see you back here tomorrow, because we're going to be doing quite a bit more on the side here, and you're going to start to really see this thing come together and start to look like a car. Anyway, I hope to see you back here tomorrow, and we'll get a lot more done. Thank you very much. Bye.